Christmas is always one of the busiest times of the year in Perrydale. The students at Crossroads Youth Group are really getting into the holiday spirit. And why not? There's so much to do. Shopping, wrapping presents, and don't forget decorating the tree. In fact, that's just what you and Mackenzie are finishing up right now.
I think it's just about done. There. How does that look?
Just great, except for the finishing touch.
Yes, it looks so good. I bet even Rachel Pelzer would approve.
After all that hard work, I made Mr. Crocker. How about you, Evie?
But he won't like that.
Yeah, well, I haven't heard you come up with anything better, Madison.
Hey now, you two. That does not sound like Christmas cheer.
It's hard to be cheerful when someone disagrees with everything you say.
We're trying to figure out to get this friend of ours for Christmas.
Yeah, and Madison doesn't like any of my ideas.
Because all of your ideas are dumb.
They are not.
Ours too.
Your ideas are the
You
dumb
two, stop. Don't start that again. Now, what's wrong with the ideas you've already had?
You see, everything we can afford, he won't like. And everything he likes, we can't afford.
That's why they invented credit cards.
Very funny, Mackenzie. Now, how do you two know what he'd like and wouldn't like? After all, isn't it the thought that counts?
Oh, come on, Evie. Nobody really believes that anymore, do they? I mean, everybody's a little disappointed deep down when they're expecting a nice present and they don't get one.
Well, that's just my point, Logan. Maybe if we weren't expecting so much, we wouldn't be so disappointed. You know, the problem with gift giving these days is that most of us just look forward to being the givee and not the giver.
Wait a minute. Now you've lost me.
I think she lost all of us.
No, I think I get it. Don't you remember the verse, it's more blessed to give than to receive? I think I remember Miss Becky telling us about that in Sunday school.
It might be more blessed to give, but it's more fun to receive.
Oh, you think so? Well, try telling that to Madge and Guy.
Who?
What kind of names are those?
Are you saying you've never heard the story of Madge and Guy?
No, but I have a feeling we're about to.
Madge and Guy, they were a young couple, very much in love, but poor. Anyway, they knew what it meant to really give a gift. You see, Christmas was coming, and Madge was counting up her pennies to see what she could buy for her Guy.
$1.85? $1.86? $1.87? And tomorrow is Christmas. What am I going to do? Come in.
Hello, darling Madge. I'm sorry to bother you like this, but I was just making a pie for our dinner tomorrow. And, well, Madge, darling, are you crying, dear? What is it?
It's when your face gets all red and tears run down your cheeks.
No, dear, I mean, what's the matter?
You mean, besides the fact that it's Christmas Eve, and I haven't done any shopping. And even if I did, I couldn't buy what I want, because what I want is really special. And all the money I have in the world is $1.87.
Yeah, besides that.
Nothing.
Oh, listen, sweetie, who's this present for anyway?
My guy.
Your guy. Does your husband know about this?
Guy is my husband.
Oh, that guy.
I wanted to get him something really nice this Christmas, but I can't.
Well, if you don't have cash on hand, I know. You can bake some cookies and sell them down by the market.
We sold the stove to pay the car insurance.
Okay, you could use the car to make deliveries.
We sold the car to pay the medical bills.
Furniture,
Dentist.
jewelry,
Taxes.
books.
Bradley. The youth pastor at our church. You think we're poor. Oh, well,
comes the door. He opens a window. See what I mean?
That's just the newspaper.
Why doesn't that delivery girl just toss it on the porch like she's supposed to?
She can't.
You don't mean.
You sold the porch. Electric bill.
Have you looked here on the want ads?
Want ads?
No, they ain't got me some here. And say, look at this one. Wanted hair.
Someone would buy hair?
You kidding, honey? Wigs are big business. It says they pay top dollar for top-notch crops. Bring your hair here. Bingo. Problem solved.
But I can't sell my hair. It's long and silky and it's...
Worth $20. Take my advice. Talk to a man.
But I can't sell my hair. The guy loves my hair. Why, just the other day, he told me...
Madge, I really love your hair.
And I just couldn't do that to him. How'd you do that? Special effects.
Oh, well, darling. It's just a present. There'll be other Christmases. Well, I gotta go. I'll see you later.
And with that, Ethel left the house. Unfortunately, she forgot that Madge had sold the porch.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, Madge now had two things on her mind. A pile of beautiful, long, silky hair that fell almost to the floor when she let it down, and a tempting advertisement for a little shop on Main Street called Pop's Top Notch Crops.
Nice delivery.
Thank you. Now Madge's beautiful, long, silky hair seemed too precious to cut off and sell. Why, it was one of the two most prized possessions Madge and Guy had between them. The other was Guy's antique watch. It belonged to his father, who got it from his father, who got it from his father, who, well, it was an old watch. It had a beautiful gold case and an ivory faceplate, and when you opened it up, it would play a touching little melody.
Sweetheart, what time is it?
Here, let me check my beautiful golden watch with the ivory faceplate.
Thank you.
As I was saying, the dilemma weighed heavily on Madge.
What a heavy dilemma.
So she did what most women do in a time of crisis. She went shopping. She put on her coat, went out the front door, stepped over Ethel, who was still lying where the front porch used to be,
Sorry, Ethel.
No problem.
and strolled downtown to the retail district to see what she would see. Then, as she passed Fishbine's jewelry store, she was struck by inspiration. Well, actually, she was struck by Morty Fishbine. He was on his way to make a delivery.
Gee, sorry about that.
No problem.
Now, as Morty helped her up out of the snow, she happened to glance at the big display window in front of Fishbine's store. And that's when she saw it. The most beautiful watch chain she had ever seen was hanging up there in the display case. Just the perfect gift to buy for her guy. For a moment, Madge was dumbstruck. Then she turned to Morty and asked, "How much is that gold watch chain in the window?"
The one thing you get in the mail?
"Yes, how much is that gold watch chain in the window?"
I don't think that one's for sale, but I'll go check.
Morty dashed in the store. It came back in a flash.
Like Dad says, even though it's a priceless heirloom,
"Yes,
you'd be willing to let it go
yes."
for a mere $20?
Madge tried her very best to be brave.
I don't suppose he'd take the $1.87 now. And the rest would not live happily ever after? I don't think so.
But it was obvious to her now that it was time for drastic action. She knew what she had to do. Is this Pop's top-notch crop shop?
Nice delivery.
Thanks. I understand that you want to buy hair.
That depends. Let's see the merchandise.
Madge took off her hat and let her beautiful, long, silky hair fall almost to the floor.
Don't move, dear. I'll get my checkbook.
It was a mighty good walk as Madge made her way back to Fishbine Shore. But there was a certain step, partly because she was excited, and partly because without all that hair, she was at least 5 pounds lighter. Finally, she arrived at the store only to make a startling discovery. They were closed.
Hello? Yoo-hoo! Mr. Fishbine, please open the door. Please!
Didn't you hear the nail wheel? We're closed. Now go away. Besides, I was going to play poker with Scrooge McDuck and the Grinch.
Oh, but you have to let me in. You have to.
Don't you know it's Christmas Eve?
Of course. That's why it's so important.
All right. Now what's so important that you come bang on my door on Christmas Eve?
Do you know that gold watch chain in the window?
The one hang up in the nail?
Yes, well, I want to buy that gold watch chain in the window.
It's packed for a New Year's Day sale. Besides, you did that number with my boy.
Oh, please, Mr. Fishbine. Morty said you'd sell that chain to me for $20. And if only you knew what I had to go through to get the money.
Now, don't cry. Oh, I can't stand when women cry. All that blood wing and mascara line down all over the place.
Please, Mr. Fishbine, have mercy.
Oh, all right. I'll get you the change if it really means as much to you.
Thank you.
No problem. That'll be $20. No refunds, no gift exchange. Understand?
Yes, here.
Well, I'll say this. Who's ever gained this chain is a pretty lucky guy.
Oh, so you know him.
Who?
Guy.
You mean the guy who's gained the chain?
Exactly.
No, don't know him. In fact, never heard of him.
Then how do you know his name?
Whose name?
Guy's name. My husband.
Oh, I get it. So this guy's your husband. You're buying the chain for your husband.
Yes, that's it.
Fine. I still think he's a pretty lucky guy.
See, you said his name again.
Guy's name?
Yes, that's what I've been telling you.
Look, nail nails. I think we might be here for a while. How about you get on with the story?
Well, it took an hour or so before Madge finally left the store. She was so excited that she raced home in the snow. When she arrived, she made her way up the sidewalk toward the door, being careful not to step on Ethel.
So, you sold your hair?
Yes, and I got Guy the most beautiful present ever.
Well, you better get inside and wrap it, because here comes Guy up the sidewalk.
Oh, gotta go. Can you give me a boost?
Sure, honey. Here.
Thanks.
No problem.
Madge quickly looked around for some wrapping paper, but unfortunately, she had sold it.
Newspaper subscription.
So she used the next best thing, wallpaper. She quickly wrapped his present and straightened up what was left of the room and sat down to meet her guy.
You know, I really do miss that porch. Oh, hi. My name's Guy. What's yours?
Guy, it's me.
Me? That's a weird name. If you're looking for Madge, she should be home at any moment.
No, Guy, look at me. It's me. Madge.
But Madge has a nice, perky personality.
I have a nice perky personality.
But Madge has a cute little smile.
I do have a cute little smile.
But Madge has beautiful, long, silky hair.
I have a cute little smile.
Oh, Madge, it is you. I can't believe it.
Guy, your face, what is it?
Oh, you know, just the thing I keep on the front of my head. Pair of eyes, a nose, a mouth.
No, I mean, you look sad. What's the matter?
You cut your hair?
Oh, just a little bit.
You cut your hair?
It'll go back.
You cut your hair?
Are you trying to tell me something?
Why?
Just thought I'd ask.
No, why'd you do it?
So I could give you the most special Christmas present ever. I went to Pop's Top Notch Crop Shop.
Nice delivery.
Thanks. Pop cut my hair and gave me 20 bucks for it. And that's what I used to buy a present. Oh, God, it's really not all that bad. I mean, I'm still the same Madge you love, even without my hair. Aren't I?
Of course you are, sweetheart. I'd love you even if your hair looked like Matt Garvin's. But if you'll take a look at this present I got for you, you'd see why it had me going there for a while.
Madge tore away the beautiful wrapping paper. Then she read today's headlines and looked into the box. First, she let out a squeal of delight, which was immediately followed by a sob of anguish. For inside the box was a lovely set of combs made of pure tortoiseshell with jeweled rims. She had wanted these combs for months, years, but never dreamed she would ever actually own them. But now,
oh God, I never dreamed I'd actually own these.
Yeah, I heard.
My hair goes back fast. You'll see. And besides, you won't even think about my hair once you see what I've got for you. Here.
Oh, how nice. Wallpaper. It even matches the stuff we already have on the wall.
No, Guy, it's what's in the wallpaper.
Oh, right.
I got it at Fishbine's Jewelry. It's a gold watch chain in the window.
You mean the one hanging up on the nail?
Yes, well, I bought that gold watch chain in the window.
It's beautiful.
Now you won't have to carry your beautiful antique watch and that clunky old thing anymore.
Yeah, I was getting a little bit heavy.
Didn't there used to be a watch on the end of this chain?
Well, you see, Madge, remember the guy that we sold the porch to? Seems he loves watches.
You didn't.
He gave me a good deal on it, really. Enough to buy your combs.
Oh, God, you big love. I love you.
Ah, shucks. I have a few cents left over. Let's go down to the corner and split a child's portion diet mini cheeseburger.
Thanks.
Ow, that was my foot.
Sorry, Ethel.
No problem.
And off they went, hand in hand, more in love than ever.
You know, that story did sound familiar. I think I heard it at, I don't know, maybe the Youth Gift Christmas program?
I hope you did. It's not original. It's called The Gift of the Magi by a man who called himself O. Henry. Mackenzie and I just changed things around here and there.
But what's important is you get the point of the story.
Yes, I think I did. If we're gonna get a present for that friend of ours, we gotta sell Madison's hair.
Hey!
Sorry, I'm just kidding. It's gotta be something actually valuable.
Oh, stop it, Logan. Don't you see? Madge and Guy were both willing to sacrifice their most prized possession for the other, and neither one of them expected a nice gift or any present at all for that matter in return. That's what real giving, true giving, is all about.
Guys, look at the star on top of the Christmas tree. It was a star just like this that led the three wise men to Bethlehem. There they found baby Jesus lying in a manger, and they brought him gifts, special gifts. In fact, some people say these fellows invented the art of giving Christmas presents, but that isn't really true.
I think I know where Mackenzie's going with this. The wise men didn't give the first Christmas gift because God did that for us on the first Christmas. He knew that Jesus would grow up out of the manger and head straight to the cross.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Edie. He loved us enough to
I'm just really proud of our youth group kids, and something that I love about this program is it's fun and it's funny and there's lots of jokes and gags. But at the end, I think they really bring it together, because what is the heart of O. Henry's story? The heart is that the couple loves each other so much that they give up their most prized possession. And in this time of Christmas, that is the reminder that we need to tell ourselves. God gave his most precious gift, his own son. And like they said at the end of the program, he knew he would go straight from the manger to the cross. And yet he sent him anyways. So most of all this Christmas, I just want you guys to stop and think that Jesus is Emmanuel, God with us, God's most precious gift. He sent him, he came and he died and rose again for you and for me. And through faith in that, we can have a restored relationship with God, and we can spend our eternity with him. So I just ask that you ponder that this Christmas and just continue to be thinking about that and what does that mean for how we should give gifts and for how we should live our lives. So I'm going to go ahead and close us in prayer.